match one of many matches over these 8 days. And, you know, you're a great player. And, you know, neither one of us really got to play in this kind of round robin before, this extensive. Yeah, well, this is only, if I remember correctly, the 4th year of the PLP. And traditionally the guy who leads doesn't take it down. They'd want that good start you were talking about.
Yeah, it was funny. I accidentally ran into SVB at the coffee shop this morning, and I said, so how do you start this out? It's probably a surprise, but AJ Manis, I think he's ready.
Well, I mean, have you ever heard me talk about him? Like, because he's so young, of course, just kind of hit the scene last year, but I think he's as pure a stroke as I've seen in a long time. And what I mean by that is all these players have great strokes, obviously, but when you talk about, oh, you want it straight, you want it pure, you want, as far as AJ Manis. That's why I said that I thought Tyler Steyer, even though he came off a rough tournament, and it changed.
Putting a lot of time in here the last couple of days in this room is Tyler Steyer. SVB said he only hit balls for about, he spent somewhat 6 to 8 hours on the table every day of the week. Towards the end, well, he was pretty fried.
European Open, of course, he lost that lead 8-4 against a very in-tune Maciel. But I think he's very satisfied with his game right now. A little more very happy. Prepare.
Yeah, he just wants to get into this. You see the cue ball drift off just a little bit.
Can't deny Filler or Federer, but what happens when you're changing tables and, of course, the new felt, different room, I think you're going to see a lot of players that get out of line with position.
And if he's knocking on the door, it seems like in almost every event he plays.
Yeah, and he's doing well because he's a hard guy to beat twice. He's just probably get somewhat long and straight. Wow, what a roll there. Better.
And lucky.
No, he went soft, so got to judge it well. Wow, what a hit.
For today, we're only just over a match in.
Yeah, it's a little bit there as he is approaching, like what a shot, and he's just going to surrender ball in hand, hoping.
3-foul rule. 2 more. For SVB will be lost. Cloth, can you even track the cue ball all the way back over? I don't know. That's probably why he's held here, JJ.
Yeah, I was just wondering how much. You must see something we don't.
Yeah, this is going to be the first real offensive look. But real compact and then fluid towards the end.
Yeah, I see that from some players.
Leading the Martian 2-1 on table number 2.
Come straight down the left side. He got into it a little bit. I'd much rather do that than put a lot of inside English.
Yeah, it becomes missable. There was a little flinch there.
That was him slim, but pull gods, they kind of know how that works a little better than we do. I like cutting it more than double banking it. Oh, wow, I didn't even think that went.
Well, it clearly didn't. I guess you wouldn't expect him to shoot it if he didn't.
Easy to overcut this. Sweet extension, and the only thing I figured out is when he nice break off. He's gonna love where the 2-ball ends up. Little thin-ish. Yeah, it should open a little bit on the second cushion. I think he's gonna be all right. Well, he's got the side compared to some venues. And there's that brutal side pocket you were talking about, but has been. The weather's had the last 2 days. A little chilly, of course, with the sunshine out. I think they're going to play pretty dry overall here. This one thing about the sides, you don't have a rail to run the ball in and maybe get a little forgiveness here and there. So the sides are going to. Yeah, Shane playing, of course, with new equipment. It's got to slow down. And that's where you really got to be aware of the speed.
To the corner.
9-ball action, maybe.
Well, you can't get any cleaner than that.
Knock that kind of ball in. What it does, of course, is you just start to really trust what you're looking at, right? because that line questionable. Yeah, really nice.
Well, Jeremy, this rack, kind of like what you've touched on in the past, they'll get a little bit out of line, but they don't miss the ball. Well, this is a perfect example. We like it. Much more intimate. 2 tables in the main arena. 2 tables on the side to practice. Make the 2 balls he intended there, but he will definitely take them. Carried a good angle to the pink 4. Rest is history. Well, watch out middle. Watch out middle. Just going to take full advantage.
I'm thinking, well, if I never hit it hard enough to get it aside, I ain't got to worry about that. Yeah, I think Pijus probably almost overcut that one a little bit, but once he saw the 1 ball go down, I think now gets the tire match. Two to get down. Yeah, update on 2. Tyler Starr did get out there. It's 5-1.
Right?
That's right. Hit it beautifully. And when you're playing on the slick table, you almost just have to swing like you know it's going to.
Long ball. Just don't see it very often. I love it. I think it's a pretty style to watch.
Win though, and maybe it's the PLP. Okay, couldn't hold the natural. Or really punched that one a lot. I didn't think he had to create that much angle.
A little flatter than I thought. Not bad though.
Yeah, he's going to take a 3-2 lead.
Well, the 9 was headed directly to the left center.
If you feel comfortable with the bank.
I liked your decision, really. I thought you could have just
big
rolled
ball.
that in.
Okay, watch out 7-9. Also, that's why I thought the 8 was such a big ball, just because of taking this chance. How about the 3 on the slick table? Oh no, he hit it really well.
Yeah, he's not going to have an aggressive look on the pink unless he wants to bank it, and he might since it held up kick.
Shoot at it because it is a little harder to judge, that's for sure.
And to your point right there, Jay, a little harder to judge. Was he
Wants
playing
between the middle and 3rd diamond off that right rail.
I mean,
just draw this back a foot or so. He came, was he trying to come back for the side? I don't think so. Just cheat the pocket on the pink.
Now got to go back and forth, and that's what caused the miss. Caught it too thin.
The new felt. It's got to go a little. Should get there.
Still a big guess.
Yeah, he tried to compensate for the slide. Sometimes it'll hold its line decent. At least, you know, if you think about it when you're kicking at a ball, you know, just shy both sides, right? So there's like, you got 7, 8 more than just that 1 ball target.
Trying to get to the 6. It's going to allow Shane to tie this up.
All right, there's the 1 down. Looks like the cue ball's right behind it. You get some of those golden breaks with these kisses, but you all try and get that extra foot closer. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, he chose to come all the way around, and this is... I liked your call, Jeremy.
Yeah, but in this rack, it was always the 4 to the 5 to the 6 that looked like the in it around real work. Oh, he can make it. Little swerve, little.
In that opinion.
Yeah, with the top ball as well.
Gosh, he gets up for those big.
Yeah, well, you try to avoid them, but you know that we've been beside him while he was working. Sometimes he goes through like not only hours but days of hours just shooting jacked up shots that gets him going. We certainly all have those types of shots we like to shoot.
And you got to say that.
They're poured in on this break, and there's been a few banks.
He's just coming down below the 4. All right, he is going. That's the speed. He did come below the 4.
Going to use the 9 here. Maybe nestle behind the purple 5-ish.
Yeah, he's got him completely covered.
Yeah, I think you try to kick it in that upper left also. Beautiful hit, though. I mean, just about as much as he could get out of it, because they're always trying. Yeah, leveled out the cue a little more, got to this bottom cushion, but no favors here.
Quite a bit. I didn't think he could beat the corner down here on the low side.
Let me play from underneath on the 6.
Yeah, I like it. Got to avoid the 9, though. Got to avoid the 9. Pretty good there.
Yeah. Now he's going to open the 6 here, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be like stop, stop, stop.
He's got all types of options for the 7. Could go into the same pocket as the green 6 or to the top left.
Money's made for the Pro Tour, but all those years of experience on the 7-foot table, I think really shows up here and there, like those little smaller playing fields.
No, that's a really good point. He grew up on it. What is this? Very wild there.
I didn't think that was necessary at all.
No, I think he's just trying to get the stroke loosened here. The way this is laying, take a look. Why are you trying to come around, Van Boening?
Chop this back and really play the cue ball real well. Oh, he played the bank. Thought it was in.
You know, he's going to get a ticket for jaywalking. Labutis. We're about to. He'll take it.
I broke him really well for much of the 2. A direct looked anyways.
Yeah, where are you going here, though, with the 2 is my question. Do you have any? Still some good things can happen here, but he's got to make contact. You know, he's tied the pink. Just don't want to get stuck behind something.
I kind of punched it. Did it come clean?
Really got to get into this. Oh, boy, how good is he?
Yeah, I think the combination is definitely playable. So maybe fortunate to get away with this one. SVB with the win 5-4 over Labutis. Of course, they'll both